so I've been vlogging with this thing for the last 3 years. I'm gonna replace it today with the DJI Osmo Pocket 4, which is finally coming out, but they don't sell it here in the US. So I have to drive 3 hours to the border to Canada to get this camera, buy it, and then bring it back home. So I'm gonna vlog my journey. I'm gonna show you my reaction to the camera and see if it's worth the buy compared to this. Ready to get a new camera? Yeah. Let's go. Canada. And we're here. Okay, so that took about 2.5, 3 hours to get here. And you're probably asking me, why are you driving all this way to get this camera? Well, it is a Pocket 4, but if you don't know, I've been a vlogger for over 15 years, and I've been vlogging with the Pocket 3 for the last 3 years. So I've uploaded over 400 videos, and I feel like if there's anybody that knows if it's worth it to buy this camera, it would be me, because I love the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I don't think you need to get the Pocket 4, but I have to know. So I'm gonna go buy it, I'm gonna react to it, and then I'm gonna tell you, is it worth the drive? Is it worth all the trouble? But there's only one thing that I'm a little worried about. I don't know if I'm gonna have to pay some kind of like taxes or fees when I go over the border, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Hopefully I don't, but I'm gonna get it anyways so I can decide for you, is it worth the trip to buy the Pocket 4? Haven't been in a mall in a while. Wow, this is a huge mall too. And we're finally here. I'm so excited to see this. Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Is this what I've been looking for? No, the Pocket 3. Where's the Pocket 4? There's no display, but let's look here. Okay, Pocket 3. There it is. The Pocket 4. I'm honestly shocked that they still have a couple left. I would have just assumed to be sold out right now, but we gotta find someone to help me get it. Yeah, camera in hand. That was quick too. I asked the lady if a lot of these have been sold, and she says, yeah, it's been kind of crazy seeing how many people wanted this camera, but still surprised that there is a couple left. So time to go test this out. It's finally happening. The DJI Osmo Pocket 4. I've been waiting a while for this. Now, I've never done this before. A camera opening, first reaction, so I thought I'd do it proper. Got the good mic, the old mic, because this actually has a whole bunch of stuff that I don't have. Like, for example, the new DJI Mic Mini. I think the second one, or at least the first one for sure. It's got a light in here, has a couple other cool things. So let's go ahead and open it up. One thing you might not know about me, I've been a vlogger for 15 years. I've actually vlogged with this camera for the last 3 years, probably over 400 uploads to YouTube. So I'm excited about this, but I'm really doing this because I wanna know, is it worth it to buy this compared to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I love. Honestly, I don't need any other camera, but we're gonna see, is it worth it to buy the 4? Ooh, wow. Let's open this up. All packaged up nice. Ooh, comes with this little fanny pack. You know what's funny? I've been putting my Osmo into this without the protector, and it's been totally fine. So it's kind of cool that they're finally adding a little bag here. Let's go ahead and open this up. It's got, I think, what is it, stickers? Whoa, there you go. I guess it's not really a fanny pack. It's just like a little bag, little zipper. Put that off to the side. Next, there's this big package. Oh, this is the actual camera with its own carrying case. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just excited. Okay, first thing I see right at the top, the DJI Mic Mini. Now, I will tell you this is one of the reasons I love the Osmo Pocket 3 because it connects directly into the camera. This is the big one, as you can see. Look at that. Big, kind of clunky, but it totally works, and I've loved it. This one, on the other hand, let's open it up. Whoa, look how small that is. This has been around for a while, but I think, is this the 2? I don't know for sure. Super small. Here, let me compare it. There's a little black tape on it, on mine. Look how much smaller it is. Why it's important for it to be small? Because it's gonna hang off the shirt or whatever you're wearing a lot easier without dragging the, you know, fabric around. So I like this. Next up, got the little wind muffs, or the, I don't know what you call these, the little fuzzy things for the mic. I rarely use these, honestly. I don't think it's worth it to lug this around. I mean, you can have it in your pack, but I never use it. This is the magnet and the clip for the Mic Mini. This is the back, this is the magnet. Oop, there you go. It's nice because if you want to clip it to your shirt, you put the magnet on the other side and bam, see? Hangs right off. This, kind of big, heavy. It's not that bad, but this, small, lighter, better. You have the option of doing the clip, look at that. And then you can clip it to whatever, so nice option. This is the standard base because the bottom of the camera is a USB-C connection. It's not like a thread for a tripod. So you put this on the bottom. This like serves no purpose other than this connects to the bottom of your camera, then you can thread it to a tripod. Again, I never use this. What I do use though is this guy right here, which you do need this piece to use this, but if you have the extra battery, the battery has both, but this right here, the tripod, this is one of the reasons you want to get this one, the Creator Combo Pack. It's got everything in it, but honestly, second to the microphone is this. The fact that this camera has its own tripod is one of the reasons I love this camera. So this right here connects to this. There you go. You got the base for your camera, and very, very convenient to have this so that you can put your camera wherever, whenever. Charging cable, I'm not gonna open that. Little strap, not gonna worry about that. Whoa, Nelly. Now this right here, you guys, the light. A light for your DJI Osmo Pocket 4. What I will say is the low light capabilities of the Pocket 3 are pretty good, but it's not perfect. It's a tiny little lens. So this might come in handy for those times you're shooting at night. And I've already seen this. Just clips to the frame or something like that. And it's a tiny little light. I'm very curious how this charges. It looks like it connects to the camera itself, so you don't have to charge this separately. It pulls from the power of the Pocket 4. Pretty cool. Last but not least, the Pocket 4. Whoa, I can tell you already, it's heavier than the Pocket 3. Wow. Whoa, and the engineering and the hardware is a little different. Like I said, the first thing I notice is the weight of this. It's got like a weight to it that's way different. Just a little clip. This is what keeps the gimbal in place. I'm gonna show you all the stuff that comes with the Pocket 3 because there's some similarities, but there's definitely some differences. And I'll show you what I use and I don't use. This is one of those things that maybe it makes sense for this camera. The Pocket 3 version, which is like a whole like case in itself, I never use. So this is just to protect the gimbal and keep it from moving. But like I said, I put my Pocket 3, which I'm recording with right now, into this guy with no cover, no like protective case, and it's been fine for almost 3 years. Never broke. And I run around, I'm just walking around the city, I'm traveling, I've got kids, I'm playing. It's never had an issue, which is one of the reasons I love the Pocket 3. It's so durable. So this, design-wise, engineering, everything looks the exact same. So let's go ahead and turn it on. First though, let's put it on here, okay? Just like so. Just clips in, see? Like the bottom is a USB-C connection, which connects into the cord if you want to charge it up or you want to transfer data to your computer, but it's not good for if you want to put onto a tripod, so that's why you need this base. But with the base and the tripod legs, bam, clips in. You got yourself a tripod. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna put all this stuff away, except the microphone. I'm gonna put this away. Let's put the light on here. Oh, see, there you go. Look, the light goes right there. See, that's the connection to power the light, which I may or may not use. Cause see, I don't want moving parts like that. Cause when I put it into my fanny pack, I don't want it moving around. And because this is already durable, if this was on it, it would just be too much. Take off this little sticker, this little screen protector. Oh yeah. One of the cool things about this camera is to turn it on, you can actually turn it on with a button that I think is underneath here, or you just flip the screen. And I believe this is powered already, but let's see. Oh, there you go. It's ready to go. Oh, I forgot. Gotta take this off. It's asking English. Yes, we're gonna go with English. Skip the setup. Confirm. Oh yeah. Boom, boom. That's pretty cool. A couple things here. It's got some different functions that the other camera doesn't, which I'm gonna show you the other camera here because I have a backup 3. But it's got the zoom one right here. Zoom. That's actually kind of useful because normally that's on the screen, but now you actually have a analog button. And then right here, I think this is a capture button. Oh yeah, capture for photos, which is nice that it's separate. But also I'm guessing that's for recording too. See, before there was a record button here. Other than that, it's not that much different. My first impression already though is the fact that right here, if you tap right here on the screen, the lens turns around. This is already smoother than the Pocket 3 for sure. I've done this probably tens of thousands of times between the 400 vlogs I've recorded on this. So that's super smooth. The weight and just the build of it is really solid. There's a Extra Muse, which is a cheaper version of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and it feels a little cheap in my opinion. This is the opposite of that, okay? This is so much better. In fact, let's bring in the Pocket 3 here and kind of compare. So I'm recording right now with a Pocket 3, my daily. And so as you can see, very similar. Height-wise, the same. Actually, no, it's a little bit taller. The Pocket 4 is just slightly taller, but the screen, same, it flips up, That's how you turn it off. By the way, both of them folds into itself. Okay, I like that. Let's turn them on both at the same time. That's kind of nice. Oh, it's still doing, oh yeah. Makes you go through the setup a couple times. I have to be careful. I'm not gonna do any more. Another option to flip the lens, you tap this 3 times. 1, 2. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Bam. Other than that, the back of it is very similar to the Pocket 3. The build of the gimbal is very similar. This one's just got like some finger marks all over because I've literally used this over a couple hundred times. And the color is slightly different. This is like a dark gray. This is like a true black. But the tripod legs, the same. They both fold. This is a 3. That's kind of nice, right? It folds up real small. This one also folds the exact same. What else can I say? There's not really that much more. Okay, so one thing that the Pocket 4 has that this doesn't, that does come in clutch, it has 100 gigabytes of space on board. This does not. So on the side of this, well, this is kind of new too, there's a little cover for the SD card, right there. And that is where you put your mini SD into to get like whatever, 250, 1 terabyte. There's like a 4 terabyte version, I think, right now. And so that's where you normally put your SD card in this, and that's where you store all of your videos. This has 100 gigabytes on board. So if you forget the SD card, that is really convenient. So it's like a backup. I always carry mine religiously because if I forget it, I can't record at all. With this one, you can record. So that is kind of nice. Let me see this light though. This is the only other big thing in my opinion, outside of some of the functions in the camera itself. Ooh, look at that, it turns on right away. So that's nice. I mean, like I can kind of tell like there's already light, even though it's kind of late afternoon and there's plenty of light. So if you're holding something up close, obviously if it was nighttime, this would be very convenient. So this is cool, I'm gonna put it into my bag. So in addition to my fanny pack, I do have my bigger, production bag. This is a vlogger production bag. I know it's not very fancy. It's not like a lot of gear can fit in there, but that's all you need, okay? And that's actually one of the reasons, and probably the last thing I will say about both this, the Pocket 4, and this, the Pocket 3. This is literally the best vlogging camera you can buy. I've been vlogging for over a decade. I've used so many different cameras from the Canons to the DSLRs. This is all you need. okay? The fact that you can just take this off and it just becomes smaller. In this case, take off the light, right? And even though I wouldn't recommend it, I have done this. I turn it off, folds into itself, okay? And I put it right into my hoodie pocket sometimes. Again, not recommended to do it all the time, but if you had to, you can, and it's light enough where you don't like feel the weight of it versus any kind of like, you know, consumer level handheld camera like a Canon G7X. That was the legendary vlogger camera before. Kind of heavy, you can't really do that. So, bam, pull it out. I've even put it into my jean pocket before. Put it on the tripod, turn it on, flip it around. You're ready to go. This, the 4 is awesome, but the 3 still awesome too. And if you can get this one for cheaper, great. But since I'm in Canada and with the exchange rate, this actually equated to about $600 USD, which is a really good deal for the creator bundle. I don't think this is a battery pack. Is it a battery pack? Let me see. The one thing you're not getting that I do have on my other camera is this. This is an extender, okay? So if I were to take this off, look how easy this is, okay? Remove that little converter, put this on, battery, extra juice, tripod. This is how quick I can do this. Let's see, bam. There you go. This comes in clutch as well for when you're shooting all day and just need a little extra juice. So this one doesn't come with the battery pack with the creator bundle, but that's okay. I would highly suggest buying it when it comes out, okay? I love this. This is what I carry. I never carry this piece ever just because it doesn't do anything except lets you add the tripod legs to the bottom. But if you got the battery pack, that's even better. And so what I do is take it out, turn it off obviously, fold it like this, and I put it right into my fanny pack. That's how I've carried it for literally over 2 years now. So the only other difference I wanted to talk about is the carrying case or the gimbal protector. So with the Pocket 3, the gimbal protector is like a whole case. So put it on like this and then bam. I never use this thing ever, okay? This gimbal, this camera is just so good, it's durable, it's, you know, fallen out of my bag before, I've dropped it before, and it's been perfectly fine. I love this camera. When I say I love this camera, I've never loved a piece of electronic as much as this camera. And that's the thing, I'd want to protect it, but it's just never had any issues. And I put it into my fanny pack, it's fine. This guy right here, on the other hand, has this smaller thing, right? Which is convenient because it doesn't take up as much space and it's kind of magnetized. So that's kind of nice. Boom, there you go. That is made just to protect the gimbal from moving around in your pocket. Would I use this? Maybe, because it's small enough where if I disassemble it, right, I can, again, just like my other camera, put it into my fanny pack and it's not taking up a lot of room. And, you know, generally speaking, it's good to protect your gimbal, but as I mentioned before, if this is built like this, I don't think it's gonna need it. Now, do with it what you want, but I may or might not use it. All right, my initial reaction to this is I'm impressed. I am actually shocked that it's better than the Pocket 3 in terms of its build. I thought it was gonna be the exact same, but everything about it works smoother, okay? Obviously, the light is nice, the onboard memory is great, and what else is this? Oh yeah, the fact that it comes with a Mic Mini, huge, okay? Normally bigger is better, but in this case, you want it to be smaller, and that's nice. Is it worth it right now to buy this over the 3? Well, if you can get this, yes, and I'm still curious if they're gonna charge me at the border for this, so I have to go see if it's gonna be okay. But if you can't get access to the Pocket 4 right now because it's not available in the US, the Pocket 3 honestly is still amazing. Now, I was saying way before the Pocket 4 came out, if you could get this camera for a cheaper price because the Pocket 4 was out, at that time I thought the Pocket 4 was gonna be available in the US, I was saying that you should just go with the Pocket 3 if it's cheaper. If it's cheaper. Right now, it's not actually cheaper. It's cheaper to get this guy with all the better functions, with all the bells and whistles, with the onboard memory and the Mic Mini. So
If you can drive up to Canada and get it, do it. If you can get in another country, bring it back to the US, do it. But if this is the only thing you have access to and you want to start vlogging and you've been talking about getting this, don't even hesitate. Now, obviously you could wait till the Pro comes out. That's a whole nother discussion. That's a whole nother video. But right now, this is pretty awesome. I'm excited to use it. Am I gonna still use this? Yes, because my wife, she wants a vlog camera too. She wants the Pocket 3, and I'll just give her this one or the one that I'm recording with. This one I will start using, and then I'll do like a true review in the next 2 to 4 weeks. So, all right, I forgot to do one more thing, which is a test record to compare the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 lens and the Mic Mini audio to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and the other mic. Okay, so this is the old school mic. That's just what I've been using. I thought I'd do a side by side. So this is the Pocket 3 with the old school mic. This is the Pocket 4 with a Mic Mini that comes with the creator bundle. So tell me, which one do you think is better? This is the Pocket 4. I didn't change any of the settings. This is just exactly how it is out of the box. I just hit record on the camera. This is the Pocket 3 the way I have it set, which is really nothing fancy. I lowered the exposure a little bit, but what do you think? What do you think? 4, 3. 4 audio, 3 audio. Really, it's the Mic Mini audio versus the regular mic audio. Notice the difference? I don't know. I have to look at it later. Let's go see if they charge me any tariffs or taxes at the border for bringing this over there. All right, you guys, so I'm back from Canada. Actually, I've been back for a while, and I've got the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. Love this thing. Is it worth it to go to Canada to get it? I think so, with exchange rate, if you really want it. Is it dramatically better than the Pocket 3? I mean, it's better, and the onboard, memory is very clutch because you don't need an SD card. Other than that, the only thing is this. It's the same thing. You're not getting a huge difference. And if you can't get the Pocket 4, you can still get the Pocket 3. It is still technically banned in the US. Oh, one more thing too. When I went over the border, there was no issues with it. In fact, I have Nexus, so I went right through. But the thing is this, you're allowed to bring these over the border. You won't get taxed, and I think you're allowed a certain amount. And so, yeah, that's what I would say. DJI Osmo Pocket 4, it's a solid camera. It's basically the same as a 3, but you've got a lot of other bells and whistles, and right now, because of exchange rate, totally worth it to buy. Will you drive up to Canada? Will you fly up there? Probably not, but if you have a relative or a friend that lives in Canada, you can get it there. Great. If you're close to the border and can drive over to a Best Buy, do it. But right now, I think just wait for the Pro or just get the Pocket 3.